Hello everyone, welcome back to Momo Candy Top 10. I'm going to show you all bosses fights and escaping from all monsters in Bramble the Mountain King. The first you will face is the Butcher. This creature held a deadly chopping knife. His body was covered with much blood from animal flesh and other creatures in the forest. Here, Ole didn't fight or try to eliminate him but to escape from him. It's not difficult to pass this stage, you just have to read simple attack and don't let Ole just stand when he's smashing the table because Ole's body will be split in two. Once some flesh falls to the table, pick it up and throw them on his eyes until he is rage attack. Ole will encounter him 2 times. The second time they meet, Ole will be caught, but it's not a big problem. You can instantly escape from the cage. The second monster is the troll who destroyed the gnomes. Later, he made Ole desperate. Ole then struggling to escape from him. Obviously, it's quite easy. You just have to be careful of traps. I don't want to call these both Butcher and Troll as boss since they have no backstory in this game, so let's call them as regular monsters. Similar to the Butcher, we encountered this troll 2 times and the second time he will turn to stone. What makes me curious is, was that the power from Lightstone that turned him to stone, or was it because of the sun? And the next one is the first boss Ole encounters in this game. Naken is terrifying monster using violin with deadly music to lure and kill people. I played this game at night and used headset. I was really shocked when he suddenly appeared. Ole struggled to escape from him many times. You need to focus on his violin deadly attack and take cover or hide behind rolling rocks. Then Ole jump to river stream and avoid some obstacles. Once Ole managed to escape Naken and Ole fell down. Lucky that Ole was held by Naken, so Ole could survive and Naken instantly died. Lady Scarecrow, the devil worshipper, was the second boss Ole fought. It's a little bit jump scare every time she's out from the lake because I played it at night using headset and the game atmosphere was really terrifying. It's actually very easy to eliminate her. Ole just have to focus on the second gurgling sound because the first one was just distraction. Once he appeared, Ole attacked her with light stun power. Skogra or Shapeshifter was the boss Ole fought in the clearing. In the story, she was a beautiful friendly woman, but it's not her real form. Her beautiful form she used was just to lure men, then ripped their chests to take their hearts. She appears like a woman from the front, but seen from behind, she often has a tail and a hollow back or skin like a tree bark. In fighting against her, you cannot attack her directly. To fight her, you must hit the corpses she places on the trees while evading and take cover from her deadly magical attack. All I had to do this combat style 2 times. And the last challenge was evading from light beams, bloody petals, and bloody waves while trying to destroy all the floating corpses. The ending of their fight was extremely terrifying, where Ole heartlessly stabbed her over and over again. That view probably makes some people uncomfortable, so I skipped that terrifying moment. After completing that part, Ole didn't encounter another boss directly. However, he had to escape from zombie horde. Next, another boss Ole encountered was Pesta Nightmares. A horrifying old man with a fork in his hand suddenly appeared and made me surprised. There are 3 rounds. He has various attacks with different pattern in each stage. To avoid fork attack, you had to measure and stand on the fork gaps. He also had rats, sneezing, and mouth open attack. Ole escaped from nightmares after beating him 3 times. And for the final boss was the King Nails, the Mountain King itself. Actually, all bosses and monsters in this game are not that difficult once you can read their simple attack movements. For King Nails, the first stage was evading his knife and fork while destroying little blooms on his shoulders. And the second stage, he utilized his sword and mace to destroy Ole. No need to rush, just focus on jumping from his swing sword and that mace smashing. Every time he smashed with mace, some rocks fell down and you have to evade them. Keep targeting and destroying blooms once you succeed to evade each attack. His attack has patterns, so it's not difficult to evade them. And the last round, his attack will be more intense and dangerous. Swinging sword was twice its attack. Mace smashing seems similar to before, but Ole must duck from both sword mace combined attack.
The Bramble weakened. The Mountain King saw clearly for the first time in centuries.
After all the blooms on his shoulder gone, the king woke up and stopped his attack because he saw Ole wearing princess clothes as his son.